All right. Good afternoon. This is Jupiter Exile, and today we'll be playing the Outer Wilds expansion, Echoes of the Eye. This came out fairly recently. This was released at the very end of September. I picked it up right away because I really appreciated the game. Um, I'm not sure what to expect. There was not a whole lot of a trailer behind this, but I enjoyed the heck out of Outer Wilds, so I'm eager to sit back down to it and see what we've got in store. And it was like a full $15 expansion, so I'm not sure how long this is going to be. When I booted up the game, it did feature a warning that at points the game is pretty intense, and there is like a less scary modifier that you can activate from the options. But I mean, hey, it's October, so we're definitely, yeah, here it is, the reduced frights option. So we will not be activating the reduced frights option, and hopefully that's just going to be okay. So buckle up, let's get out into space. Now, I don't know how this keys in the start of the expansion as opposed to the rest of the game. I'm assuming that I need to load up an existing save. Yeah. Well, first of all, let's get up into the ship. I think I'm going to check my logs and see if something's changed in that. And before we accidentally get killed, we'll go ahead and suit up. So, is there something new in the ship's log? Okay, yeah. Something about the Nomai. More to explore in the Dark Bramble and the Nomai Grave. There's not more to explore in a whole lot of places, but let's see. In terms of other places I can check for a preliminary rumor or something to get started with, I could go over to the what's it called? Could head over to the museum or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and launch and see if there's something that's obviously, visibly different. And if not, I might have to take a quick check online to see like what it is I need to interact with to start on DLC content. Alright, so we've got ourselves in space. I'm going to go ahead and key into the few frequencies I can listen to. Yeah, Rebeck and Feldspar and everybody regarding Outer Wilds ventures, about where I expect. Quantum fluctuations. Escape pod distress beacons at the places where I expect them to be. Okay, so let's see. If I check the map, there aren't any new kind of things sitting around. So I'm going to take a quick look and see what do I have to do to get started on Echoes of the Eye? Like, where does it begin? Okay, there's a new building and campsite added to Timber Hearth. Future exhibit site added to Observatory Museum. Hearthian deep space satellite added to the solar system. Okay. Traveler instruments are now affected by a certain event. Revised a visual aid in the Southern Observatory to be less misleading. Okay, and there were some hot fixes and some other things that were released. Subsequent things. Okay, yep, alright. Okay, so I think I should probably be landing back on Timber Hearth and getting a new lead-in from there. But there should be a Hearthian deep space satellite located somewhere in the solar system that is unclear to me. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get landed on Timberhearth. Just going to engage autopilot so we can get back over here. Okay. We'll have to negotiate what there is here that is new. I think this structure over here seems a bit unfamiliar to me, so I'm going to go ahead and land here. Let's just make it a soft landing. Okay, we're on Timberhearth, so there's an atmosphere where an unidentified signal is nearby. Yeah, this is new, for sure. So first of all, we've got a campfire over here, but it doesn't look like there's anybody at this campfire. Oh, there's a note. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. A watch satellite never transmits data. I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. Turn to Gabbro. Refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who's deliberately burnt their marshmallows. Huh. Okay, looks like we're not quite close enough for that. And we're recording, ahem. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures says, ah, they're printing, here they come. There's Brittle Hollow, and look there, that's Hollow's lantern. And there's Gimes Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I think referencing the Quantum Moon right off the bat is a good hint that this is the DLC stuff. Yeah, I'm just starting the DLC. I played the main game, I think it was in July or September. It was just earlier this year. It was probably somewhere between June and September. I think I started playing after some of the gameplay updates, because I seem to remember that patch being around. But yeah, just starting up the DLC. I don't quite have a complete log from the base game, but in terms of the things that I've missed, like I haven't landed on the volcano surrounding Brittle Hollow. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. Let's see, was there anything else optional? I got inside of the comet. Yeah, not that long ago. So it's still somewhat fresh. I don't think I'm gonna accidentally like completely discombobulate myself in space. Could happen. Always a possibility. Hold on, what is that? Can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Some kind of a quantum object? Okay, let's see. Satellite photos here, here, and here. Okay. 40 degrees, 350 degrees, 280 degrees. Okay, so yeah, typically we've got Brittle Hollow, Giants Deep, the Bramble, the Traveler, the Wanderer, the Interloper. That's right. There's Timberhearth. All right, so yep, 6 bodies. That's a 7th thing, and it's bigger than the Quantum Moon. There looks like it's over there, so it's a 7th thing that is not the Quantum Moon at the satellite angle of 40 degrees. Huh. All right. Can we get up onto this tower here. Let's go ahead and... Boop. Okay. We've got the deep space radio signal, so let's go ahead and find this satellite. Okay, it's in this direction. Ooh, it's far. They're not kidding about the deep space. Yeah, I appreciated the base game so much. I think it was out for at least a full year before I wound up picking it up. I had seen little bits of it online, and I was aware they did a run at one of the games done quick, and I didn't want to spoil it, so I picked up the game a while ago. I have the playthrough up in a YouTube playlist if you want to see my first reactions to things. I think I can just autopilot on this. It doesn't look like I'm going to slam into the sun. And this will be probably a decently long flight, so we'll get that clocked in. Yeah, what I was most impressed with, I think, I mean, apart from the fact that the physics of space travel are really well captured, the storyline and what was going on and kind of the gravity of it kept me guessing, and I didn't have an accurate read on what had happened and what I needed to do until really close to the end of the game. I looked on the Steam page really quickly. I didn't glean much from the trailer, so I really don't know what to expect. Okay, here is... Ooh, okay, so it's pretty tiny. Let's try and stabilize on that. Looks like there's another audio log there. So let's get out to that. Match velocity. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfels? I do too, work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. Alright. Oh, right, the lens. Rules out equipment malfunction. Okay, so... Can we adjust this to the 40-degree marker? Is there any way to interact with it, actually? Okay, there's a little bit of a crack there. But we're not getting a repair prompt or anything. Let's see. So I'm guessing that the tilt of that is like relative to this. So the 40-degree marker, it was looking towards the sun, and there was an extra planetoid of some kind. Came into view of decently large size. Okay. So, can we, like, push into this to make adjustments? That doesn't seem reasonable. Yeah, that's the lens up on the top. We've got plenty of fuel. It's like tally marks on it. I think the only thing I'm roughly aware of regarding the DLC is that when I booted it up, the game warned me that it was spooky, and I could make it less spooky if I would be concerned by that. And I have not made it any less spooky. It's just going to be the way it is. Okay, so the deep space satellite's orbit is kind of perpendicular to a lot of the planetary orbits. Let's see. Can I meaningfully collide with this in a way that influences its trajectory? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, I'm gonna go see how this contributes to my ship log real quick. Okay, so we just get the radio tower, and that's it. We don't have anything for the satellite thus far. Yeah, I noticed that was available, and it's at the very least, in the spirit of October, I have to leave the frights as they are. Ornfell's noticed something strange in one of the photos. Okay. And if I go to the map mode of it, okay, that's interesting. There's a little extra something over there, but I don't think that's necessarily the satellite. Looks like it's something else. I guess that those two things combined are the Whitehole station. Alright, let's see. Back out for a moment. I don't want to have to spend a whole cycle staring at this thing. Yeah, we've got the two things. Let's see, there is a... I can rest if I'm at a campfire, but not if I'm just out here. Is there seriously no way to, like, interface with these consoles? I'd expect that I could do something at this one here with the buttons. There's just no prompt. Let's roll a little bit. Hello! Yeah, I can see my shadow on it for a bit. Let's see. Yeah, space sure is empty and quiet. We can watch Brittle Hollow kind of slowly fall apart from here. And there's the Whitehole station over there. Let's see. And there's the Quantum Moon. Looks like it's rotating around the Hourglass Twins. So now, let's see. I don't think I can make out the Quantum Moon right now. I think I might have seen it around Timberhearth for a moment. Hmm. 38. Yeah, so it's incrementing up. It's possible that if I flew out here like first thing, I might be close to it at the 40%. It's probably either the first thing or the last thing. Where'd my ship go? There we go. Do I have a wait option in the ship? No, only the meditate until next loop. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. If this position right here is at the 200 something, then 180 would be if it was measuring from there. So 180 measured from there, and then 200 would be measuring from there, right? Yeah, because this would be the 270 marker at the spot that's like underneath the sun, which means the 40-degree marker would be kind of like, so this angle would be about the 0, and this angle would be the 90-ish. So we've got like the 40 is something like this. So we could try to fly to this position, but it's really hard, like without some kind of marker. But, you know, I'm going to work on that. Oh, well, no need, because everything is done. Might as well just meditate until the next loop then. Alright, we'll jump in straight away and try and get into the, try and go to where the satellite is. Yeah, definitely. I'm guessing that the, I'm guessing that I just got to start on this too early in the loop, because too late in the loop. So I was trying to figure out where the DLC started from. I had to read the little patch note blurb, and it said like there's a new spot on Timberhearth. I'm like, oh, okay, well let me find that. But I was already floating around in space for maybe a minute or two before then. And this game does not give you a lot of breaks to wait around with. Well, I mean, yes and no, because it can be quite leisurely. There's something about floating around through space, and, you know, rushing has definitely caused me to collide with certain very hot things before. Okay. So, I think to get this heading, I'll probably want to look out. Okay. How the heck am I gonna... Okay, let's try deep space radio fluctuation. Come on now. Oh. There's the radio tower, and whoop, whoop, whoop. Kind of there. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting that the first couple jumps are going to be very well hidden, and then after that, we'll get into the meat and potatoes of all this. Yes, certain hot things indeed. I have accidentally collided during autopilot with both the sun and with Hollow Lantern before. Hollow Lantern I've only collided with once during an autopilot. The sun I think I've collided with probably at least 3 times during an autopilot. And that's just autopilot collisions, not counting, you know, other times when you accidentally fall into the sun, like messing up the jump on the sun station, which is a wonderfully terrifying little set piece. Okay, let's see. What are we at now? Okay, so it's only at the 20-degree marker right now. We should be looking more or less in the direction of the sun while we're stabilized with this as we hit about the 40-degree marker. Quantum Moon is around Giant's Deep. I think I'm going to wait for this to get up to about 35. Yeah, I usually only fly into Hollow Lantern if I was going to Brittle Hollow, naturally. Yeah, I think the playlist for this on YouTube came out pretty good. I investigated most of the stuff. I only died once trying to complete the ending sequence, and it comes out to about 3, maybe 4 videos. Okay, really close. There it is. Whatever it is. What is it? It's like some sort of ghost matter thing. Get in the ship. Okay. Can we see it from here? Oh, come on. There. Okay. So what is that? Yeah, I can't lock onto it, whatever it is. Once it stops passing in front of the sun, is it going to be visible anymore after that? I don't want to do too much of a burn, because I'll overshoot. It's just like a void point. Oh, it just muted out the music when I approached this. Okay. We are here. Whatever this is. This looks like a landing pad. Of sorts. Okay. Oh. Okay. We've landed in the thing place. Wherever this is. There's like a lot of little noises going on that are not pleasant at all. Okay. Unknown. Oh. Okay. Ah. Hello there. This only spins while my flashlight is on it. Kind of like the quantum stuff. And it looks like I'm trying to align some doors. Huh. Whoa. Okay. We're in the water, and... Oh. It's like a ring world? Looks like flashing our light on these things, we can control the movement. I hope these collisions won't mess me up too much. I probably want to try to stop when I'm under that light instead of going through any of these rapids and any of this other stuff. Yep. Well, hello wherever this is. This reminds me a lot of Timberhearth. Ooh. Is it like blinks on and off? And it's got some kind of cover. Yeah, ship's log updated. I wonder. Okay, so this is a very tall society. A lantern. It's broken, somewhat. Okay, well, we can see that these are... I'm guessing these are kind of moth people. Yeah, there's definitely like a light and dark focus going on. This lantern doesn't work, so will this be good here? No, we need a working lantern for that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, what's the gravity like? 1.3x? It's tough. So we've got the slide reel. Gotcha. Oh, so long as we're showing something here. Okay, it's showing a lantern. That's a different kind of world. We don't have anything with rings around here. Forward once. And then this is gonna be really hard without something else. Also, it looks like this reel is maybe incomplete. Oh. More slide reel. Just the two? Okay. Okay. This is going to be pretty tricky to work with. I need to find out if I can find a better lantern. So, anyway, I got this door open, which was maybe half a puzzle that I accidentally kind of shined my light on. So, I can get out here. That's a light source. There's a working lantern. And there's a bunch of them. Okay. Kind of artwork of these people. Okay, here we go. Proper lantern. Oh, looks like these were all burned through. Why does that... That makes a noise like the quantum stuff. Huh. They set a light in the top of that, and they placed a kind of seal on something. Okay, that's the eye of the universe, and they use the same symbol for it. Something about a lantern near the eye, so to speak. Wait, okay, so this is like another system related to the eye? They were watching something? They looked at the eye from afar and perhaps gained some sort of knowledge. And we've got some more things that are burned out. Okay, so this is the... They've constructed the thing that we're in now. They built one in their system. They traveled. It's a ship. And this would have to be the ship that I'm in now. Okay, so perhaps they traveled here to be closer to the eye? In this vessel. How long were they here? Are they gone just like the Nomai? How do they line up? Well, they must have arrived after the Nomai, or they were wiped out by the same thing. The proliferation of ghost matter. Ooh. Looks like there might be ghost matter over there as well. To be careful. So let's see, should I be getting back on my boat tour? Let's see, I need to put that away. there's a good bit of ghost matter around here, right? Okay, just some in the center here, basically. Oh, used up the whole of my boost. Okay, so there's a safe spot kind of here-ish. Yeah, it's pretty close, but it's a little bit further ahead. This building might be very difficult to enter safely. Because that looks like what I would expect to be an entrance. Okay. Okay. I thought I saw a little bit of something floating, but it's a little difficult to perceive. Let's do a couple of skips. Okay, so I went into here, I grabbed a lantern in there. Looks like there are some more facilities over there that I should go to check out. So, what the heck? Oh, goodness, I am in a... this is not going to go well for me. Goodbye. Okay, whew, that's something. Okay, well, so there's a dam over there that broke for some reason. Hup. Away we go. Are we almost out of time? Oh, unable to pinpoint location. That's interesting. Alright, this building here looks important. I can't take a look at much else if this place is going to collapse. Okay. Taking a bit of a dip here. Right, I'm forgetting a little bit of my control. Ah. Okay, gravity's a bit too much for me to just free float here, eh? Yeah, even a steady upward jet isn't getting me much. Okay, let's see. Ah, yeah, I really just can't break this gravity. Okay. So I might still be able to check this out. What do we got in here? I didn't bring a lantern with me. This one's broke. Also, it looks like the slide reels are underwater, which is not entirely a deal breaker, but certainly makes this difficult. Nyeh. I think I'm gonna have to come back here after another loop. I wish I could just throw the scout in here and then just say, like, go. You be a light. He's way too big. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see these in the right quality without a proper lantern. Yep. Slipped a bit. Clunk. Okay, let's see. I wonder what it is that causes that dam to break. And Why is it happening at such a time? Let's see. I forget if there's a way to view how much more time is left in the loop. I can't do it from that angle. Maybe from the other side. Is there some sort of a climb over here? Yeah, fuel's getting real scarce. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Okay. I saw something distressingly, like, bright red for a moment. Hip. Okay. Lanterns. Cool. I think I can look at least one more set of stuff before the universe explodes. Okay. Okay, so, alright, so it looks like there are 3 of these, and it's like 1 wave, 2 waves, 3 waves kind of thing? Okay, yeah, and there's a second seal of some sort. Yeah, fuel critical. That's nice. I mean, with so much air on this planet, I think I can just use oxygen to propel once I'm out of fuel. That will work for at least a little bit. I might suffocate, but whatever. Not like I haven't suffocated before. Okay, more of this regarding the Eye. And this is the first of a set of 4, it seems, regarding their chroniclings of the Eye. It's not that the Eye is responsible for the destruction of these things, it simply outlasts these things. Yeah, things would age and crumble to dust, but the Eye would remain. Did they understand this correctly? Ah, they ceased their worship, burned down their temples, thinking it bad. That's a lot of messed up stuff. Okay, and here's the solar system we know. Their vessel within the system, and its kind of disappearing act. Okay, interesting. I mean, that's a pretty good setup relative to the game itself. It's like there had to be an explanation for how there was something in the solar system that we haven't been able to see before now. Okay, so that looks like it's the burned down temple. Yeah. From that bit of video. Yep. Their image of the Eye. Ah, that is a really welcome bit of fuel. It seems very strange to me that the sun has not exploded yet. Okay, and here's a sort of tower thing. What? Yeah, that's unknown. Okay, yeah, so the tower was that over there. I didn't actually get on top of it by any means. I feel like maybe I should try to get on top of it before I try to leave. Although from the inside, all I could really make out was... Hey, here's some lanterns. Oh! Oh! Well, this place is also proceeding through its own little, cycle. So what's on top of this? Could that collapse have been any more timely, considering what I wanted to look at? Oh, this is near the end. I'm hearing the music now. Okay, so there's something like that, and then there's 4 things. I just want to get a good look at this. Oh, and there's a... Yeah. Kind of a descending staircase. I didn't notice this. Oh my god, it's so hard to orient myself right now. Yep. I just bonked into something. Okay, okay. Okay, I made it to the bottom. It doesn't seem like there was anything in particular going on. Okay, so I think the second area is clear then, and then when we return here, we're going to try to make our way to the 4th area following the flow of the water. It's really taken a while for that there sun explosion to have an effect, isn't it? I'm confused. Why are we not gone? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I gotta find my way back over there to this place. This kind of spooky, invisible thing floating out in the middle of nowhere. So I didn't find like a new signal when I got there or anything of that sort. I think I still have to navigate to this relative to... Yeah. Oh, destination markers. How do I use it? Open up its log to the location you want to mark. This was extraordinarily convenient timing, thanks. Okay, yeah, cool. So it's telling me that it's possible to set a marker for this place and go back there, even if it's not strictly one of the celestial bodies. What the? Pre-flight checklist? Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button or anytime upward thrust is used. It should be a separate thing, and let's do that. Okay. The differences in the ship log. We've got the Stranger, the River Lowlands, the Sealed Vault. Yeah, the Sealed Vault is what we're seeing in the slide reel images, right? Closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. Some sort of cloaking field. It is neither Hearthian nor Nomai. Okay. So, is this like a new interface when I'm... Well, let's lift off first. Yeah, it's not a new interface here, per se. Okay, so... it's just the Addle Rock. It's always hard to make out with its... Okay, so... that would be our satellite. But while that's flying on autopilot, so if I tag onto the stranger here, can I just go to that? Oh yeah, okay. Cool. So let's disengage that autopilot. And we'll head for the stranger. Cool. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Roll a little bit. Excellent landing, if I say so myself. And here we are. Yeah, so this is their landing pad and their ships. Neat. Looks like that will kind of slide to auto lock as it needs to. Now, theoretically, I could start flying up as soon as I get there. The dam I see is right behind me when I first show up. And yeah, there's a marked difference in the water height. We can try to skip past this one this time. Okay. It's a bit of a rapid while the, while the other stuff hasn't kicked off. Okay, let's see. So we've got two little raft docks over here. We've got various buildings, then we've got that. I think that I've probably found most of what's around here, though. So we want to go onto this right channel. It looks like that leads to the next segment. I dig the music here. It's nice and adventurous, man. Yeah, this will carry us along more or less fine. Gotta kind of hunker down, maybe. More that way. Avoid that. Okay, we need to be on the left. Yep. All right. Next stop, adventure. What have we got here? Okay, so that's where we were a moment earlier. There's the initial area. There's the dam. And it looks like we can kind of go ashore here and it will bridge back over. The wind whistling. It reminds me of a distant shore. Okay, oof. Alright, with 1.3 gravity, that kind of jump is really hard. So that area there takes me to the dam. It looks like if I went to the dam and then docked somewhere and worked my way back, it would be easier to get here. Or I can wait for the planet to flood. That should also work. Because with the planet flooded, I'd be able to just kind of sail to that area, more or less. Okay. Yeah, that would be really difficult to navigate right now. Okay, so let's get on up over here. An interesting little ominous flickering of this entire place. Okay, so we get on in through here. I'm imagining that, okay, so there's a dock on the left and a dock on the right. I want to go for the dock on the right. Okay, looks like up here there's not much to go off of. The cadence of the music has changed a bit. And I got a ship log update for some reason. That's a big chain connection thingamajig. What's that related to? Okay, yeah, so there's one thing on the right side and one thing on the left side when I go all the way through. Okay, well, sorry. I don't care how decrepit this may be. Kind of need to check this stuff out. Okay, I'll need to shine a light on that from the opposite side. Let's see, is there a hole in this? Not one that I can quite see. Can I get a scout in there? Not with holes that small. Is there... Maybe I can shine light on it from above. Through a crack. Come on, come on. That's the door. There's no proper crouch. Let's see here. Yeah, it's no dice. I feel like if there was maybe a golden angle to activate the mechanism from. Okay, tricky, tricky. Let's try going to the other side. Check out what's over there. Ugh, high gravity worlds. It's like the game's saying, no cheating, I know you have a jetpack. I think it's interesting how the game manages to enable certain exploration puzzles using only the basic tools it gives you, like the flashlight and the scout. The way those interact with the quantum mechanics, I think, was particularly interesting. Okay, and there's a third docking area over there that actually connects to the top of the dam. I'm still wondering if I'm going to see what the heck it is that causes the dam to burst. Especially if I'll see it in time. What the heck is this? Oh, it's like a grabby hand tether thingy. Oh, okay, so I'm going to need to understand some kind of a sequence. So the symbols look like phases of the moon. Okay, it looks like we've got 3 moon phase symbols. Their planet. That's either the sun or the eye. And then a flame. Okay. And that's sealed. Probably opens once I figure that thing out. So I think figuring out the code to that door would be my primary goal at this point. Okay, that'll be handy. Yep, got another theater. And this would presumably be the 4th theater, because the 3rd theater, I think I skipped over. Opening this up leads here. Another. Oh, shoot. There's a reel. Okay, got one. Okay, this is the fourth in this sequence. Yep, and I haven't seen the third one. And this is the sequence of sealing. Burnt, 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 burnt. Oh my god, who ruined all of these? Is there anything in this one? Okay. They constructed a thing, and then they sunk it with those heavy chains. So it's under the water then. Under the water behind the dam. Right, and the other sequence was only 3 parts, so this is the last part of... Whoop, no, don't do that. Nyeh. Okay, so whatever they sunk is under there. Sunk it with 3 layers of chains on it. It's still unclear why. That's probably the dam breaking. There it goes. I couldn't see why it broke, but that's not the point right now. Okay. Now we can start to see this over here. A sequence of 5. And that was the docking used earlier. I'll wait for this to drain. Okay. There was a propagation of a wave across this initially, and it looks like now it's about settled out. Okay. And then that's the spot, and that over there should be the location of the third one that I wasn't able to navigate to. And I expected the water to have risen relative to that, but that was on the opposite side of the dam, so the water's only gone down now. Well, I need to take a look at this thing over here. That's pretty certain. If I drop this, does it just drop into nothing? That might be lethal. I think I can just barely cross this without getting washed away. Okay. It's still held up. Let me see if there's a way up over there. I get the feeling I'm not going to be able to take a good look at it from this angle. Is there a way over here for me to ascend despite the gravity? At least this far, but... Oh, slipped on something. Shoot. baffling, because the center of this place has got to be gravity neutral. It's just the, it's not true gravity, it's centrifugal force. You know, there's a bit of a light underneath this thing, isn't there? Oh. And it's sealed. Oh. No, it's not. So there's the fire here, where I can roast marshmallows and doze off. And then there's this. Feels wrong to not. Not too close. That fire's green, you know. Yes. Be roasted. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So... I expect that not subjecting this to light for a moment would do something. Yeah. That's why we've got kind of a, this looks like it's here to snuff out the fire, possibly. Also, this fire has burned for who knows how long. It's connected to some kind of ridiculous fuel source. Is there a mechanism on top of this that could be used to lower this? It's just like a chain that's connected there. Okay, yeah, gravity's the same in here as it is outside, so... Tricky, tricky. Ow. Yeah, I don't really have ways of breaking things, so I'm not sure what to do with a lot of that. Also, I want to know what the heck is actually inside of this thing. Okay. So, I think, first of all, I need to try harder to get inside of that facility. Okay, it looks like if I take this other fork earlier on, I can probably get into the back of it. Let's see. We have a raft coming by. There's one. Okay, so from that area, I have to take the third... Yeah, so from the second hub, I have to take the rightmost path. And then I have to take the rightmost path and then the right fork within that path, otherwise it'll kind of divert me. Ow. I got bonked. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yep. Oh my god, that amount of speed is not good for my health. Handily unhealthy. Okay, so this is all from the first area, because the first area had that hut. Yeah, we will not have the time to find anything interesting from this point, so we'll meditate. Alright, so we need to get into the third area, try and find out what's going on there. Look through the ship's logs a bit. We can do that while we're in autopilot for the new destination. And then I need to figure out what this 5-step code is. We've got moon phases, a sun, an eye, a fire, and one other symbol that's quite strange. It's interesting that this is all visual, while so much of the first game is about, you know, the translated logs. It's a shift. It's a change. That's cool. Put that on, and we're off. Launched. Set course for the stranger. It is pretty much nice and out of the way of everything. It's kind of above the kind of accretion disk rotation of the solar system. It also seems that taking an autopilot towards it will almost inevitably put me into the kind of into this view once we've gotten inside of the okay, let's do that, and then rotate, pitched correct. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, that was a bit messier than the last landing. Okay, so checking the ship's log relative to this. The cliffside building I didn't get into. We did find the submerged structure. In the river lowlands, okay, so there's more to explore in the first area. There was the burned slide reel. The Cinder Isles would be the second area, more to explore there. Large metal symbol for the Eye of the Universe inside a burned out building. Slide reel, yep. Stranger inhabitants analyzing the Eye of the Universe. Cliffside building, I didn't get into. Bridge that used to lead to it is rotted away. Yeah, the sealed vault is related to the submerged structure. It can be entered by swimming from below. There's a sealed vault illuminated by a green fire inside the structure. And then the reservoir is the fourth location. Slide reel that shows a strange vault being encased in a large metal structure and lowered underwater. Nearly all of the slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. And I don't have more to find at the reservoir, so I need to check these two areas first for as much as I can, and then make my way to the cliffside building. So let's not beeline too quickly off to the cliffside building. Don't want to miss too many log entries. As long as you're at least reasonably close, it'll just go. I feel like I'm on a different side of this than I was before. Like, what the heck? Yeah, this is not the same. Because I didn't have to release a thing, I just stepped out. And this is not something I've been into before. There's also the building with the ghost matter, and I started, like, near that building instead of over here? What is this? Yeah, okay, so this is the building where I've been starting at the other times. But it has this exit here. Did I start somewhere else because I did something different in the... Did I enter a different port on the outside? It seemed like there was a different number of ships. Huh. Maybe if you head... I guess if you head here straight away, the port is different, and after a bit of time it changes over? Whoops. I'll need to use that initially. Okay, so I wanted to take another look at this anyway. So there's no ghost matter in the water here. And this is safe. I can go up this staircase, but it's right here that there's ghost matter. Okay, there's a hole in the floor, and there's no ghost matter underneath this. Okay. Looks like I can kind of safely land up here. Yeah, a bit of a ghost matter maze going on. Okay, I can safely land over there. What is this? Focus? Conceal. Huh. Okay. And there were two of these. It looks like this is built to hold a lantern. Alright, I just have to leave this little segment without being killed by ghost matter. Okay. Ah, this is that device. Yeah, it's built to have a lantern there. Okay. So let's go get a lantern. There were lanterns over in this building. Yeah, we're not equipping the translator right now. We need to keep holding this. Whatever the heck it is. So I can only hold the lantern or the artifact. Oh, that's the symbol from the top. That symbol on the top of the artifact is one of the what was the other place? I know this is built for light to go in. Like her. You're so obviously built to hold a lantern. Okay, well, it's kind of displaying as though it was meant to hold a fire. Does this need to hold the green fire at the very end of this whole place? Okay, well... I know there's another raft I can grab over here. Pretty sure. No, there's a raft I can grab anyway. Actually, I don't know if I can grab that since that's on the beach. And I don't think I can push it. What the? Okay. Now that happens every time. That same glitch. Oh, and there's the bridges there. I actually think those bridges get taken out. Ah. You can push a raft. Okay. Yeah, those bridges there, I think, get washed away. So I need to get to that cliffside pretty soon. Yeah, let's see if we can't get to the cliffside now and then worry about everything else later. This area was referred to as the Cinder or something. Yeah, the burned out church was here. As well as whatever's the top of that. Which could be pertinent to what I'm carrying. We might figure that out later. Okay, so we need to go down this one. And then we need to stay on the right when there's a fork. Ah, it's not really giving me the right direction. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't quite in the right orientation, but there we made it. We made it. Okay, looks like we're on the right track. Here we go. Click. This would put us into the third set of facilities. Oh. Yeah, sure. Let's go up higher. Huh, you gotta rotate it to up. I imagine they controlled everything with these little lanterns. Okay, this looks interesting. Okay, yep. It's a little, lantern house again. I'm gonna have to set that down, because I'm sure I'm gonna need a lantern pretty soon. Okay, yeah. These with these markings has always been like a viewing house. Yeah. Oh, there's another artifact sitting here, so I don't need them that badly, do I? Rather, I can get them from other places, so it's an important note. Okay. Yeah, this is the third piece of that backstory. There's the approach, the lighting of the fire, the placing of the third seal. Okay. And that's all I'm actually getting from this, is, yeah, they put seals on a thing. Okay. Neat. But why? But why? Alright. And here's our part 3 out of 4. This should relate to the kind of artifact beacon thing. It's cool that there's another artifact here for me to, like, take a look at. Yeah, okay. So there was the facts about them, their understanding of the eye, and there's this. And then they sealed things. So they were here, observing stuff. And it looks like they enjoyed some home movies. Seems like they missed home. A lot of burnt stuff. Okay, there's the green flame. The artifacts. It's an interesting little... It looks like they put themselves to sleep, perhaps? Are they still sleeping? Will they appreciate being woken up? I'm probably gonna do that. Ah, there's a symbol that matches the artifact over there. Do I need to go down for that? No, it looks like I can just go across this. And then... that looks like a burnt slide reel. Why would they have a symbol for a burnt slide reel? That's suspicious. Okay, what do we have here? Need to be careful in exploring all this stuff, because it's gonna flood. And I will be out of luck. Okay, so there's something behind that. So that drops out. So we need to get behind this somehow? Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. It's like a chamber there and a series of stuff. I don't see a way in necessarily. I have to get in there from the other side. Okay, real quick. Pretty sure I can hit this without being on that, so... Right? Okay, yeah, this leads into a shorter one, right? No, it's the same old, same old. Okay, so... I don't necessarily want to be here. Oh, it just broke, didn't it? Can I go back? Okay, it's going to be real difficult for me to get back up there. Shoot. Okay, well, I have an artifact now, so I can kind of investigate using this. What happens when you take an artifact inside of this vault? I think I can say that's all the time I really had to investigate. So there's still something up over there, but the ship's log was not saying that I had more to find in the reservoir. So it might be registering, like, something else. I don't know. Okay. So, if I hold this out, does it light? Come on. They kind of held it facing the light, and then it lit in the pictures that they were showing. Can I just set it down and... Doesn't look like it. Ah! No, I can burn myself. That's certainly something I can do. Okay, so the artifact alone doesn't seem to be enough to interact with this. I need to do something with the artifact, apart from this stuff. So, I think now my question for myself is, can I get back to the canyon area after the dam is burst? I don't really think I can unless I go around everything, and that is awful. Yeah, all the bridges there are totally gone. So, I guess I could go straight back to the canyon. There were still some things I haven't found in the second area, but I don't have the leisure of hanging out there. I looked at that. I'm gonna see if I can get up over here after the water's drained. It looks like there's enough for me to, like, hopscotch up that I can probably climb all that. So long as I can cross the water without getting washed away. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. This water flow is completely carrying me. Yeah. Oh, come on. Ow. I'm gone. Yeah, okay. Nothing for that. Let's just meditate. Okay. So I think there's definitely still some things to find in the third area, possibly related to these artifacts, but it's unclear. I still don't know how to activate one of these artifacts. Okay, first thing to do is head back over there. Consequentially, we're still more or less locked onto the stranger. Not going anywhere else. While that's piloting, I'll read more of the ship log. So, okay, so the hidden gorge with the burned slide reel, whoops, is kind of behind the cliffside building. And yeah, there's more to find there. Narrow gorge along the rightmost branch of the river. Dwellings built into both cliff faces high above. Congregating around a strange green fire. Okay, so there's still more to find at the Cinder Isles. I have perhaps found the last of what I needed in the river lowlands. Yeah, several ornate metal artifacts inside a workshop surrounded by ghost matter. Yeah, looks like I need to investigate more at the hidden gorge and the cliffside building. Let's buckle up. Huh. Alright, here we are. Yeah, try not to spend too much time. Here we go. Oh. Guess it's a little easy to get one of these lodged. It's a good thing they gave us a push raft button. Did it get pushed enough? Come on. It did not get pushed enough. Here we go. This rapids navigation segment is pretty fun. It's got a nice dynamic feel to it. It helps out the fact, it helps out the repetitive nature of some of the things that you have to do in this game. Naturally, you're going to come through in here and do this a few different times, so it's good that there's a bit of like an action-y type of thing to do. And cool music. I should get the soundtrack to this game. There isn't like a ton of different music tracks in this, but I've enjoyed them all. And they all seem to play at moments where it's like thematically interesting, it's not too distracting. Okay, so there are artifacts around here I can run and grab. I've already done the bit with the lantern and the theater studio thing. So what I want to do now is figure out if there's a way through here to get to the kind of other side of all this. The other half. Okay, that looks like it was... Oh, okay, that was an elevator, but it's broken. And I don't think I can get up to that. No, I'm not going to be able to. Let's not worry about it. Now, that's not the building that I was trying to get into before, I don't think. Okay, there's a clear... In that image, there's a door. Yeah, so there's the door that I can go through. So let's probably just head over for that. It's probably a good idea for me to grab an artifact on the way over. And there was one in the movie theater. Yeah, there was an elevator. Okay, yeah, that elevator is actually still there. But the receiver for the elevator at the other side is broken. Yeah, because this is the elevator where the receiver doesn't work on the other end. Yep. Hence it's being stuck. So that was the third building I checked on. Oh, interesting. The door there doesn't open from this side. I don't think I didn't actually check on this building at all. But I'm not sure I have the time for it right now, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's head over this way. It's in... Whoa, okay, so... great. Oh, boy. Okay, left of this tree. Right of this tree. Hug the right wall. Okay, so I might be able to get that other object through the artifact just by handling that correctly. I'm sure I'll find out pretty soon if I need to. Okay, so this is another one of those ruined chapels. It looks like there's an elevator behind this. Several broken things. Okay, and there's another kind of code spinner. Huh. I didn't expect there to be more of these. Oh no, this is the one from before. Okay, so they just connect through here. But why? Okay, so I need to figure out these codes. Well, I've got a 4 sequence and then a 3 sequence, right? Okay. I should probably take a look back at some of these reels. So there are the 2 reels back here. Okay, yeah, it's got that symbol in the center. The 3rd seal was applied. Okay, yeah. Looking at information I've already looked at is not a recipe for success. I need to find something that corresponds to 5. So in terms of sequenced occurrences, there's a sequence of 4 occurrences here, the 4th one being the vault. And the 3rd one is the artifact, the lantern. So they certainly lamented leaving their home. And they took these things. Wait! It's when they went to sleep that the lantern lit up. That's why. Ah, okay. I need to go to where the vault is and then go to sleep. Probably just for a moment, even. Okay, so since I can come out here, and I left the artifact on this side, I need to go grab that. And I need to take the artifact to the final room, or the to where the vault is, and then sleep, I guess. Yeah, that's where I left the artifact. Yoink. I might be able to check out this last building. That also opens from the other side. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I need to launch a scout properly in order to light up the door. Be through here. Okay, so there it goes. Nice. Alright, so then I need to it's good that I can fire scouts while I'm holding the artifact. So what do we have down here? This is a bit of a puzzle, so... Oh, there's another slide reel thing. Well, okay, the artifact is less important than knowing what this is. I can grab another artifact and do all that stuff in another loop if I need to. Okay. A missing slide reel could be something like the 5-step code I need. Just need to make sure I get into that theater before the dam breaks and the reservoir drains and everything gets awful. Here we go. Okay. What do we have here? That looks like it's their own tracker for the eye, similar to the Nomai one. Oh no, that's very different. Okay, this is outside of their ship. It turned red. There was an emergency. Okay, something exploded. Oh, the outside of their ship has, it looks like 5 ports. Or something like that. Okay. So there's a breach in the outside, and it can be seen relative to the loading dock. If the loading dock is the bottom of a pentagon, it's the top left. Like if the point is facing down on said pentagon. Okay. Should I try to go there before I try to wrap up? Ow. I'm gonna try to go there. Oh, the dam already burst. Oh no, the dam, like, just burst. Well, that's alright. Not going in there just yet. Actually, can I get back to my ship while the... Okay, so the way back to my ship would be underwater, right? Over this way? Yeah, it's right here. Does that shut on me? Yeah, it won't open. Okay. Meditation! Okay, so there is something that's damaged in the stranger along the outside, and it's dimmed. It was originally lit up. So I'm going to go check on that, and then I'm going to try to see about opening the vault by taking a nap while holding an artifact. What's it called? In the original version of the game, the ability to sleep isn't unlocked until you've, like, died twice. Or maybe it's once or twice, something like that. And that was something that was actually listed in the patch notes that they changed. Which is for the better, in several ways. First of all, what's it called? In the speedruns for the game, the first thing they do is, one of the first few things they do in the speedruns for the game is jump on the campfire at the start and die. And that's not very fun to watch or do, so I really appreciate them making that unnecessary. Because it's like, the first thing you do in the speedrun is, like, you get the launch codes, you look at the statue, because if you haven't looked at the statue, you won't come back to life. Okay, so it's this prong up over here. Need to stabilize, and then move up over this way. Re-stabilize. Adjust a bit more. Pitch. Okay, yeah, it won't quite let me stabilize in exactly the way that I want to, not automatically, because I'm not locked onto this. Oh, I hit that button too much. Here, clonk. This is a little tricky. Meow. Okay, seems like I managed to come to a rest at the right spot. Ah. It's one of these things. Okay. Oh, this is how we get inside of here. Neat, 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 neat. Okay. So then, are these escape pods? What are these? Oh, snap. I can see a sort of memory. So they set down a lantern in front of this. They go to sleep. And they open their eyes. so then... Okay, this is a different kind of artifact, so... Does this do something else? You hold this, you go in with it, you sit down, they go to sleep, and when he wakes up, it's lit. Okay. Yeah. So, oh, didn't mean to do that. So there is the empty lantern looking artifact, and then there is this other kind of device that's more purposed. But either way, if you go to sleep while there's a green flame, it will light the artifact, which is a really, really weird interaction method, but far be it from me to, like, pick at what these... Oh, snap. We've got another reel. Well, this has got to be put to use. Okay, and I believe this sets me up in the... I know roughly where I am right now. Here we go. I know I'm in the canyon. So I'm going to take this over to the theater. So it looks like this is saying more about the use of the artifacts. There's also an artifact up here I can just grab, which is pretty convenient. I can already see some things that are burnt holes in this. Okay, so there's the slide reel. I need to grab a lantern from over here. Okay, so they've got, it looks like kind of 3 stages of artifacts. The empty lantern, the, like, new lantern, and then the lantern with the focus. They hold that, they go into a pod, they go to sleep, they wake up, they take this, they go in, they go to sleep, something. The new one, they take this, they go in, it lights. Okay, so it looks like it's something they were basically trying to figure out about this. Okay, so this is all pointing back to the same kind of thought, that what I need to do is take this artifact over to the vault, go to sleep, and then wake up. Now there are still 2 little information repositories that I haven't been able to access, which could hold some sort of crucial data. Not too harsh a landing. I already released this? No, it didn't pick up anything. Whoops. Okay, let's see. I mean, is there anything else I need to check out here before I leave? So I suppose the alternate entrance I used, it got me access to another slide reel. And apart from that, it's a convenient way of getting over here faster. But I'm not certain I actually need to interact with it in a different way than the other things I found. Let's see, if I go around that other way, was there another raft there? guess that whole thing is a big screen. I don't know what is being signified in terms of time when that motion happens. Now, let's see. It should be... Right, I had to set that down before. Just a gentle little dunk here. Let's go ahead and resurface. Now, I'm not sure if I ever checked out what all's over here. At a time when I could actually access all this stuff. No, that's right, I did. At least mostly. Something over here. Trying to find out a way to get the scout launcher in through there. Couldn't get one. Yeah, there's an entrance from beneath. Got it. There we go. Set this down for a spell. What do we have here? Okay. Ah, this is displaying the vault construction thing. Okay, more jetpack fuel. This looks like it's probably the control mechanism that lowered it down in, but it's broken a long while back. Okay. So it may not be super meaningful to actually make it in there. Can I actually go down in there before the water is drained? And is there an air pocket inside when I do? Yep, still is. Okay, so... There's my light. Oh boy, and that whole thing is gone. Am I somewhere else? Huh. I can light things by focus. I can set things up by... okay. So this was actually underwater, so... Where the heck am I now? There's several familiar things here. Chiefly, I wonder, am I still within the proper flow of time, or have I stepped outside of it somehow? Okay, well, here's the vault. And a large number of candles. Here's more of these. Okay, so this is actually marked with the triple wave. And that's marked with the single and the double. Right. So that can open ever so slightly. pointing to that, going up that tower, and at the top of that tower, it's a painting of the same thing within the original solar system. There's a reel there and an artifact. Takes the artifact and leaves. That tower looks a lot like the Quantum Tower. Oh, and when the lights are out, there's something more there. Okay, interesting. Huh. Okay, so So I have no jetpack in that weird space, whatever it is. Yeah, I think I need to somehow find these codes effectively. Yep. Everything's still submerged for now. If I make my way over to this, will it drop me on the other side? Well, it doesn't matter now. Let's ride. Ah, that's quite the timing. Oh, man. Yeah, go ahead, flood the tower I need to get into. The waves propagation. Yep. Knocks all of that stuff down. Okay. Actually, it looks like this will probably still be fairly traversable. It's like this is built to be traversed when things are flooded. At least it seems that way. But if you come in through here, you only see the lanterns. Is there another entrance to this? Can you get in through the bottom, maybe? No? Okay. Was there another entrance higher up? I swear, this definitely looks like it's the building I want, but... It's like there's supposed to be a room in here that I'm not finding. Because it looked exactly like this tower, but there was a spiral staircase in there. Oh, wait a moment. There were also things in there that became clear. The place wasn't lit. Oh my. Oh. They're all dead. long time. Let's hang out for a moment. Did they all transcend into a sort of spiritual state? This game sure loves its non-Euclidean navigation, and I do too. It seems strangely placed. What the heck is this? It has the look of a hand. Well then, isn't that something? Bells. Do you mean to say that I wasn't meant to go there? Well, I didn't learn enough, so I'm going back. That door is strange. If there's a door there, I think it should stand to reason that one of these is actually not here, right? Well, never mind. So now that I know that there's a trick to each of these rooms where the lanterns are kept, there's like 3 or 4 of these that I need to look into. Okay, so I can't go over there. So this way that I walked initially is already, seems to be the way that I can go. Let's try the left here, though. There's like a stepping sound. Or perhaps a thrumming sound? Oh! Okay. We just put a whole nother building over there. Oh, this is because the towers collapsed in the real world. And I'm underwater. Okay. So we learned a bit more, but time as always is limited. So, alright. Yep, I'm making progress for sure. So, okay. There's still definitely a lot that's inside that tower. If I need to grab an artifact to go in there, the best place to do that would be inside the house with the ghost matter in the first area. I also want to check the lantern room in the first area to see if there are any more false paintings. That was pretty cool how on the timer, inside the dream world state, everything went all higgledy-piggledy. Okay, still locked onto the stranger. Autopilot engaged. So, what more have I found regarding this? The abandoned temple, the damaged laboratory, the subterranean lake, the secret passage, the star. Okay, there's a lot. All right. Yes, I went there. I got there through the hull breach. A vision-like recording, picking up an artifact, going to sleep in front of a green fire. A flame seemed to appear inside the artifact. The third experiment appears to have been a success with the third artifact. An abandoned temple marked with the symbol of a burning slide reel. Yeah, why was that important to these people? Interface upstairs that could be used to line up symbols in a vertical sequence. Yep. Wherever, however that's supposed to be. There's more to explore on the Cinder Isles, perhaps related to that thing. The light coming out of the vault gave me a vision of climbing a spiral staircase to a room near the top of a tower. One of the stranger's inhabitants pointed a mural of the tower beneath a nighttime sky, then picked up an artifact and left the room. The lamps next to the mural went dark, revealing a secret passage. Yeah, I'm presuming that there's something to do in each of the 3 locations related to the chains. And then the subterranean lake is where we go when we sleep inside the submerged structure. 3 interfaces, mark 3 symbols from the vault. Okay. Whew. A lot going on here. A lot going on. How long have we been streaming? Okay, we've got at least another hour of available time. Let's buckle up. Stabilize, down thrust, pitch a little bit. Whoop. Come on, get in there. Ah. Bit rushed. Velocity matched. Come on, roll correctly. Jump. Alright. We made it. That's fine. Doesn't have to be pretty. We're not NASA, we're Hearthians. We'll get this done with sticks and rocks. Yep. Ghost matter's totally nearby. Watch out for that stuff. Should be about like here. Yep, that's the spot. Yoink. Okay, now with this we have an artifact and we can go to the first lantern chamber. Heave-ho! Okay, so we're going to check real quick to see if there's anything inside this lantern chamber before we move on to the second area. There we go. Hello there. Where's my spot? Okay. Yep. Let's get this all lit up. I think that one we're meant to extinguish rather than light. It's kind of allowing us to nullify a door. Man, lots of spooky little sounds. Aha. I'm hoping this takes us to, like, a definitive location and doesn't just allow us to go anywhere. It's like... kind of got too many places. Like, the issue I'm having right now is that everything's really broad. Isn't this pleasant? Oh, that looks important. Okay, well... I don't know how to stop, so I guess we're gonna keep going on this. If this just lets me go between the areas I have access to, it's gonna be a little tricky to use. Okay, it looks like there's kind of a dock on the left-hand side here. Here we go. Oh, I see. And at any of these, you can conjure up a thingy. Cool. Okay, so how do I call this elevator down? Alright, no idea. Okay. That's gonna float me by, but I can create another one. Neat. I can't extinguish that. Alright, well... So, I'm assuming that these fairies will allow me to exchange which tower I'm interfacing with, so to speak. Yeah, because this would be the beach with the sealed thing that should be the last tower, effectively. Theoretically. Yep. Okay, yeah, that just lets me create a boat. Given where I am, when the dam breaks, I'll be submerged. But I'll still have time that I can access the second location. Okay. Well, you tell me. So they took the artifacts, as well as the person whose memories I'm seeing. I'm presuming these are memories each time. There's the object they sealed. And they came to the dream state version of this object. And they peered inside. And the fire was lit. What the heck? It's a transporter of some kind. They transported something in here? And it's in here no longer. Right? That's really all I can figure out from that. So they brought something into this dream state. Did they do this by harnessing the nature of the quantum objects? Like, were they able to do these kinds of things through their study of the nature of the eye? It seems as though through some technology that was unique to them, they were able to interface with the eye or understand it without actually getting there. They seem to have harnessed the eye's mechanism of uncertainty in the nature of their technology. Okay, is this a full loop now? I think... Oh, come on. Nope. I think we're probably back where we started. So this looks familiar-ish. Yeah, notably. Okay. Distinctly familiar. Okay, so this was when I went left. There are two ways to go. Well, I deactivated that, which removed a door. Yeah, there was this way over there where I could see that. And that would be the building I emerged from, presumably. There's definitely an eeriness to this whole, like, super dark area with these weird background noises. Okay. So there's got to be a way to get up over here. That looks like it. And then here. There we go. I can just hop down here. Chorus of sorts. Something moving there. Uh-oh. That's gonna hit me soon. Shoot. Yep, there I go. Shoot. Okay. I should still be able to make it over there and continue exploring that area. So I got a bit more understanding of what I need to do in that location. So of these locations, the first one and the third one should take me the most time to kind of... Well, the first one and the third one are the most delicate, because I'm on the shortest timeline to explore those. This second one takes the longest to collapse. I'm not presuming I need to do them all in sequence, because I think what I'm here to do is learn a sequence of 5. And it seems like there are 3 such sequences to be learned, 1 for each of the 3 locations, not including the reservoir. Just have to cut the lights off for a moment, and we're good to go. That being said, in the third location, it's actually high up. I think it may not be affected. But it won't be accessible anymore if you wait too long. So maybe it's just that I have to start that one sufficiently early. So this is also the one where I went to the right and I found this like red obelisk thing that forced me out. And this is the spot where I heard the footsteps. I still haven't found a way of interacting with these. Huh. That looks interesting down there. That's right, I didn't go down this before. Is it surrounded by water? Oh. This is a pseudo-stealth section. There's something to be found in the middle there, but I can't show it my lantern. Okay. How do I get past this bit? I think I just have to trust that I can cross quickly enough. It forces me to slow down, though, when it can see me. And then the bell's cut on. Huh. Okay. That leads me to think that these things are, a major goal. Like these must be intrinsic to what I need to do. So then the first time I came over here, before I understood clearly what these were, I believe I found one when I went to the right through that little cave area. Let's try that again. Let's see if I can get through it. Yeah, because it was past this. Huh. It's kind of showcasing their home there. Got this burned out building with the eye symbol amidst a bunch of ash. Ah, we're tilting. Shoot. Alright, so that's very near the end of it, when this building tilts. Oh, is there a break in that? Does it only happen at the end? Oh no, that's at the bottom of the whole thing. Okay, so I could get in there earlier. I think. Well, I could get in there without, like, a lot of extra shenanigans then. Now, it's at the top of this is where the sort of, seems to be what was indicated by the sealed vault. And there is a staircase at the top of this. It's very difficult to access normally. It doesn't seem as though I gain anything from interacting with this staircase, though. Wait. What is that? Huh. Alright, well, that's the end of that loop. Okay. Man, this is a real time crunch to get through these segments. So I was like just finding something new, and then Lurch pulled out of it. There's a couple things I can do to speed up what I'm trying. I need to make sure I cut off the sleep immediately, because I'm losing a little bit of time on that. And I think I lost I mean, it ramps up in terms of the speed of the sleep. I didn't lose more than about 16 seconds for sleeping about 2 seconds. Huh. So I don't need anything more to solve the puzzles I'm looking at, apart from just kind of working at them a bit. I think I should be focusing right now on the first puzzle location. Now, what have I learned? Yeah, I think I should be working on the Shrouded Woodlands. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of handling this in 4 places. The river lowlands corresponds to the Shrouded Woodlands. Yeah, I heard music coming from a candlelit building across the water. That's kind of what I was trying to get to. The Endless Canyon corresponds to the Hidden Gorge. Rode a raft through the bottom of a massive canyon. Looks like there are buildings set to the cliff face high above. Yep. And the Starlit Cove corresponds to the Cinder Isles. The well at the bottom of the village is guarded by a statue that activates an alarm bell when it sees me. Yep. Now the remains of a burned out building on the outskirts of the village. And there's still something more to find on the Cinder Isles, presumably the secret passage. I wonder if maybe that corresponds to the bottom of the well? I know that I need to get into the bottom of that well, but I don't see how I could. Unless maybe the water level were risen. No, because I don't have a jetpack, and anytime I go into the water, it wakes me up. Okay. Well, I want to check out the Shrouded Woodlands first. I think that is the area where I kind of have the most promise in terms of making progress. Make a pitch correction, and then there we go. Cool. I did take a moment when I was done with the base game to like watch videos of people doing crazy stuff with the spaceship online. Like, there's an achievement for landing on the sun station unaided, like without using the teleporter, which is crazy to do. It's doable, yes, but quite daunting. Let's come over here, then here, jump. Hit the wrong button for a moment. Grab this. Here we go. And then... Actually, no, we can go this way. It's fine. I know that the ghost matter doesn't overlap with the water. I believe it was this one. I should probably be paying attention to which painting I'm removing for this. I like that your vision closes out from 2 different planes because you're a 4-eyed creature. Okay, so I'm trying to make it over to where I was hearing that music before. Which is across the water. I had to go over here at the very least. Activate the bridge first. Just up through here. Now, the parts that I have done before are pretty dang quick, so that's good. It's gonna have to be about that quick for me to get through it. Yeah, I kind of figured that, like, Kerbal experience would go really far in this. what's it called? The AGDQ speedrun, which is an all journal speedrun, has to pull off landing on Hollow's Lantern as well, because there's some journals up there. They have like they have a lot of like specific timer-oriented setups, so it's like, okay, start game, rest until this moment, and then like fly in this pattern immediately, and you're gonna land on this satellite. I want to know what that green glow is. I think that's probably important. Hello. Do you not like this? Perhaps not? Oh, that's great. He's just like, yeah, you're not supposed to be out here. Okay. Just wanted to say hi, bro. Apologies if I'm, you know, treading on something sacred. It's very possible that I am, but I'm not going to stop. I do like the fake out. It's pretty good. Especially since I've been eaten by anglerfish like 3 times in this game. So that's kind of where I'm trying to get to. Presumably. Okay, so now that I know that that lantern out there is something to be avoided as I make my way through here, there are a couple of ways for me to deal with that. Uh-oh. I probably need to get past this other guy in order to get something activated. Tricky, tricky. That's not very helpful at all. Nothing over here, don't worry. It's good they make an alert noise if they see me. I can use that to kind of plan on if I need to move or hide my light. Is that the way I came in here at first? Yeah, this is definitely how I first stepped down in. Okay. I'm really getting the feeling that these are shortcuts or something. Okay. Yeah, it's too far away for me to tell how the path works. And it's certainly possible that maybe I need to get over there for some reason. I think there's like loosely a connection to that. Or maybe not. Nope, that's a completely different island. Did I fall off something? Oh! I think I probably need to stay off to one side. I don't believe I stumbled into that in the dark. My odds of finding that on purpose were really bad. I'm gonna have to use this guy to light the way for a while. Hey. I mean, yeah, you... Hey, guys. Ah, no, come on, come on, come on. Are you all really, like... Okay, I thought we were gonna have a talk. Super weird. They all stop singing when you come in, but they're still aggressive. Well, not aggressive, but they're still, like... Alright, let's do that again. So I know now that what I'm looking for is actually just a hole in the ground. It's not a pathway, it's not an above ground passage, like I would have assumed. Yeah, that is some awesome luck. I can be lucky, like, every once in a great while. Oh man, it's real funny when I play D&D with friends. Like, playing a rogue, I can do, like, most of my attacks will do, like, 6 damage. And then I sat down one evening, and all of my attacks did something more like 20. Just because I'm rolling a pile of dice. And rolling a pile of dice is not how I usually get things done in a good way. Okay, let's see. So... it might be easier for me to suss out where the passage is based on this dude's light than based on my own. Also, like, apparently he just went over a little bridge. Oh, that would be the thing breaking. Okay, that leads somewhere else. So, yep. Yeah, okay. So that's the time I had in the first one. 2 fails is too many. Question now is, do I reset time and just try this one again, or do I think I should go to the second one and try to progress that. Wasn't sure if this would prompt a real collision. Of course it did. Okay. It's pretty well and truly stuck. Can I push? Can I even get away from this? It's going to capsize, like, full-blown. Alright, well, whatever. It is a bit more dangerous to do this without a raft, but we can just let this carry me for a bit. Huh. Ow. Okay, I might have been underestimating the danger of going without a raft. It is actually quite dangerous. Okay, here we go. Yep, no, come on, come on. Let me up, let me up! What a pain. It's like so clear that this was meant to be kind of a platform ramp thing. I don't know why they didn't make it a bit easier to use for that purpose. There we go. Oh, there's that capsized raft. Okay. Now, let's see. This is the one, for this one it's this one, I believe. It's the first one. Now, I wonder if any of the others are actually also like that. I can just move these over to the other shelves. Nope, just the first one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only going to be the one per tower then. This time it's the kind of gondola-looking one. Now, here's the thing. This is a passage leading down, but I can see that there's a staircase leading up. And the staircase leading up would have to be connected, like, to this one here, across the way. But we get nothing. That won't move for us. Is that only willing to move at the very end? Because that looks like the secret passage that is in the journal. Alright, well. We'll keep on going to the spot we know about. Okay, so for this one, I forget what we were getting stuck on. One set of candles, fishing. Okay, so to the left is the gondola ride. This was the one with the well. And what I was able to figure out about this is that along the right-hand side, yeah, those are lit from the beginning. After hopping over this, I can extinguish, walk through this section, more or less past this guy, where I will get to here, and I can get over to here. And this is where I was last time when when everything went sideways. So I maybe wasn't able to check it out fully. There was this here that I was able to look at. It seems like that's all there is. I don't have many other tools. so I may have to chalk this up to an oddity. Well, it could also be a hint of like 1 out of 5 something. Okay, past the sentry, back out. Now we're over here. Okay. So, burnt out church looking area. I'm able to find that. Yep, there's the collapse. Okay, so with the collapse happening, okay, so the central way in here is this, right? Like, this is the door. So if I go in through the door, yeah, there's only the one route. And this does allow me to get back down here, which I could have done just by sailing through the lower area. Okay, so am I just being silly? It's like, oh no, I see. It's just it's just that much of a spiral. That's all. No, because this is a spiral down. It's not leading in the same direction. There's definitely something up there. But I haven't been able to find a way to go up in this tower at all. And it seems like there's the barest hint of a chance to go up in the tower while it's sideways. But I can't seem to find a meaningful way to do that. But these stairs are here. I feel like maybe there's a warp that gets me to the top of the tower, similar to the Nomi quantum stuff. The Nomai quantum stuff. Okay, okay. So I've still got the passage in the first area that leads to the singing hall thingamajig. I think what I need to do is when he takes a right and goes inside the building, I may need to take a left. Either that or I just need to leave my lamp closed because maybe they can only see green light. Maybe they can only see my light. I don't know. Okay. Take another stab at it. I kind of gathered this when I saw the anglerfish moving around, that the game doesn't like truly have any sort of entity AI, like not really. Rather, like the way any NPC in the game moves is really kind of clunky and weird. And similarly, like the way these characters move towards you and enter into their animation is very strange. I think it's like the collision detection from them is very weird. Okay. Yeah, so I want to keep working at the first area, but it seems like basically this whole segment is going to be like probably 3 fairly tough stealth puzzles. Now, I'm assuming it'll be pretty clear when I have finished one of the stealth puzzles, so we're going to keep hoping that that is the case and that will be clear. I don't think we actually found any new entries this time. So we're still trying to work through the Shrouded Woodlands. Yeah. I found a covered bridge leading to the darkest part of the forest. And then there was music coming from a candlelit building across the water. I've gotten across the covered bridge, but I haven't really gotten into the building on the other side meaningfully. Like, I got there, but it seems incomplete right now. Whoops. I did not mean to send the scout there. There we go. Okay. And the second segment that I'm jumping into, I'm not getting like a full 10 minutes there. I think it's like I don't know if it's a 15-7 split or if time flies when you're confused. Yoink. Yep. Getting ahead of myself there. It's this one. Okay, all of them have that same spiral pattern up above, so hard to tell. Okay, we're in. Okay, so finding that passage is going to be a bear. Not the Waka Waka fun kind. No, that's not the way I want to go. It's over this way. And then across this. And I need to go about this direction, more or less. And then I kind of follow the coastline until I get past this segment. And I wrap around to here and go into here. That activates the bridge. And I head across the bridge. Okay, and then we get to the Dark Island. The tricky part. Okay. The dark bridge, the dark part is across this. Okay. I had the hypothesis that it might like turn out to be reasonably close to where this dude is patrolling. Second hypothesis is that it's like under a tree somewhere. Oh, not under that one. Now, I know from last time that his patrol takes him across a bridge. Not that. Or so I thought. going by the nature of... Yeah, I think it's really got to be under a tree. Yep, here we go. Okay, so I can't go left. So I don't know where I'm trying to go when I come up into this room, which is troublesome. I just know these dudes are all around, and they definitely don't want me to show off a light. Come on now. Alright, so I have no idea what to do when I get to that room. Shoot! Y'all suck. Because that's not like... Is it just that I have to run around in a circle really fast and get past them? It's super unclear. Is it only that one? It wasn't the same guy who was patrolling the area who, like, tracked onto me there. It was one of the others that's in the room, I think. But, like, what am I supposed to do when I get to that room full of them? Okay, so there was the ferry direction on the right, but I don't think that's important right now. Like, that's definitely a shortcut to connect these, but... I was hearing a sort of sound in this direction, but it doesn't seem to be anything. Kind of just checking around for a moment. Okay, so it seems pretty clear that what I'm trying to do is something regarding this music hall. And I did notice that the when I got inside and they stopped singing, the door shut behind me. So if it's under one of these trees... Nope. Yep. They stop. The door shuts. So I'm going to try going around the right-hand side this time. He's still activated. Okay, they all just activate. So what am I supposed to find in that room? Am I supposed to shine the light on them directly? I'm mostly thinking out loud. I think this part is pretty frustrating, and I think getting to the building felt like the legitimate challenge to me. So if there's something specific I need to do to interact with these NPCs inside the building, just let me know at this point, because this is not a reasonable thing to get stuck on, I think. So if you've got it, just hit me with it. Because, like, normally I want to figure this stuff out, but I can't think of where the hint is supposed to be for this. Like, I get into this room, I think it's pretty clear that I'm supposed to be heading for this room, then they just all trigger and, like, knock me out. Okay, so there is actually, like, a blurb somewhere for something to do here. is the information I need to proceed inside of this dream, or do I need to be inside of a different dream to know what to do? Or do I need to find like a slide reel somewhere? Is the information I need in this locality, or is it somewhere else? I imagine that the thing that would be most appropriate to do would be to somehow harmonize with them. Every other member of the venture like sings or plays an instrument or something. Elsewhere. Yeah, okay. Quickest way to wake up is to jump in the water. Okay. Let's move on then. Okay. I think that what I should be trying to do at this point is to go inside the location I haven't been yet. Which should be over there on the right. Oh, that does not look like it's going to last a lot longer. I may not be able to look at that in this cycle. But let's try. Do what we can. Oh, this is already not there. Okay. There's a raft. Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens when we... Oh, man, yeah. Huh. We're gonna get picked up and carried along and probably thrashed into something. Oh, wow, that didn't damage me? That's very surprising, actually. Hey, look, a raft. Oh, we need to go through that way. So now we're going to find out if we can connect to this upper area while the flooding has started. New information, yay! Okay, so I know how to get to the singing, but not what to do there. Oh, it's electrified here. That's fun. Precarious. Yeah, that'll jostle us, but we're fine. Okay, so it looks like I can probably still get up to here with the right kind of boosting and platforming and such. It's gonna be a trick. Oh, still had a bit of momentum, but we're okay. Come on down. Okay, yeah, this is still navigable, sort of. The lack of center walkways might cause an issue. We'll see. Let's see. But this is the building we need here on the left, so that's probably fine. Yeah, set this down. Not that one. Okay. It's not that one. Not that one. It's the fisherman. All right. So this segment is going to be new, and this is the canyon segment. first thing in the canyon segment is to activate a bridge. An instrument. A few instruments. Seems it's something kind of like a reminiscent of a cello. It's definitely got a bow. I have to activate that from the other side. There's a lot of closed doors here. Oh! Oh, that's how those work! I heard a door open. Something's ticking in here. Oh, he's watching something. Let's see. So I activated that. Walk across this. Got an elevator. Oh, okay, this just goes to the ferry segment. I don't know what's up with that sound, but we're not going to worry about it. Head back on up. Okay, so if we don't need that... If this is a detour, then where are we trying to go? Ah, we're out of time. All these segments are pretty big. Walking into the hollow of a tree. definitely feel that all of these instruments here are important. The way I keep hearing that door open and close, it makes me think that I need to respond to that somehow. Okay, let's see. And there's back over to here where I've already been. No, wait a second, was there like a receiver over there? No, there's something there that needs to be. No, that's not how I activated the bridge, right? That's on the opposite side of how I activated the bridge. I activated the bridge from that one. Ow. Oh, but that's already ignited. Does it need to be extinguished instead? Oh well. So that's the end of the loop. Alright. Whew. So, effectively, I finished exploring one large area and found that it's got, 3 other subsequential, fairly sizable areas with their own puzzles going on. So there's definitely still a lot to be unraveled here. This has been an intriguing, slightly spooky expansion so far, and given the price tag for it, I'm glad to not beat it in a single sitting. Going to be calling it for tonight in terms of Outer Wilds. Thank you very much for joining me. We will not be online tomorrow. On Friday, we will be playing Survivor Side Dead by Daylight, and then possibly also some killer like later into the evening after I get tired of getting battered around. Saturday is a flex day. We could play this. We might do something else. And then on Monday, we will be back into Dark Souls 3 SL1. And then we are guaranteed to be back on this next Wednesday if we do not play it to death in the intermediary. Although usually my flex slots go to either Dead by Daylight or Dark Souls 3. Thank you very much for joining along. I'm going to be uploading this as well as everything else I've been doing. I upload to YouTube under Jupiter Exile. Please follow, like, and subscribe if you enjoy it, and I hope to see you later. This has been Jupiter Exile. Until next we wander. Good night.